All right, guys, what's up? And welcome back to another episode of Off the Mats. And this video, we're going to do another product review for you. I've got the Rolflex self-massage tool by Armaid. All right, so I thought we'd do this one a little bit different. I want to do this product review in two parts. In this video, part one, I'm going to do as an unboxing video. So you guys will see it like my first impression when I open it up and use it for the very first time. And then I'll follow up in maybe like a couple of weeks, like 3 or 4 weeks, with part two to give you my thoughts of like how much difference it's actually made. So I just want to put out there before I get into like the unboxing that at least as of filming this video, I have no affiliation or anything with the Armaid company. I wanted to give it a try because you know, like sometimes despite our best efforts and intentions, you know, we still develop different kind of issues. You know, it's just like the Buddha said that I am of a nature to become ill. And you know, so it's like we can't always avoid getting hurt or getting sick. And you know, in this case, over probably like the last 5 or 6 years, I've had like some wicked chronic tendonitis in my right elbow, and it's gotten to the point where, you know, it's really kind of significantly impacting my training. I have been treating it with heat, like extreme heat, for like about an hour a night. Like I would just chill out on the TV, on the floor and watch TV with the kids, and put a hot water bottle with some really hot water in it on my elbow, and that was making a lot of difference. You know, it really helped. But I was getting some kind of weird bruising in the area, so I was worried that, you know, I never got blistered or burned or anything as far as I could tell, but I was worried that maybe just the use of the heat was causing some of the tissue to become a little necrotic. So I decided to back off on some of that, and then the tendonitis came back, like just crashing back. So you know, it was really bothering me, and I'd been wanting to give this a try anyway and share it out with you guys. So I thought it was a good time to just go ahead and move on that. So without further ado, why don't you boys see if you can get the box open?
Okay. Yeah.
All right, my turn.
Okay. You do it. For you. Really sent it for you. Ooh. Looks like a tiny.
Okay, so okay, first thing, right out of the package or right out of the box, 2-year warranty. If you break it, we fix it. So as you can see here, performance, relief, recovery, arms, elbows, hands, fingers. That'll be interesting. Shoulders, neck, back, legs, feet, and toes. 2-year warranty. You break it, we fix it. Ooh, watch instructional videos at irolflex.com.
How's your neck supposed to fit in there?
You can take this piece off and you rub it on the back of your neck like that.
Oh, I thought that you would just go.
All right, so let's pop open the package. Boom. So my first impression, like right off the top of the head, I have to say that I'm a little disappointed because I thought that it would actually come with an instructional DVD. It would just be nice to have like an actual physical copy of a DVD, even though, I mean, I think we can watch DVDs in the Wii?
Yeah.
Or no,
Wait,
we
in
can on the
Xbox.
Xbox.
Yeah.
All right, so it would have been nice just to have a hard copy. Sometimes you don't always have the luxury of jumping online, although most of the time I probably would watch the instructional videos online, or I'd prefer to watch them online. But I think that was just a little bit being cheap to not include an actual physical DVD. This, I am not sure what this strap is for, and it's not immediately obvious. So I guess it's just a carry, like a carrying strap. That might come in handy. Maybe. I mean, I can't imagine myself like
walking around with that. You probably look like a dork.
I mean, maybe you would bring it to the gym with you, so that you can use it to like warm up the tissue real quick before you were going to do something. So this is their kind of like miniaturized version of their full-scale Armaid product, which has like a big strap that goes on your leg so that you can secure it and then kind of use it. This one just has like a big, like a rubber stopper here for you to be able to put into your leg and use it like that. Also, apparently this one, I know there is an attachment that comes here, and maybe that's like an upsell or something. I guess it doesn't, there's like a yellow like roller I thought that was supposed to come with it. Apparently that one is extra. Let's put that over there, please. All right, so here we go. Let's give this one. So this is just pretty straightforward.
Oh, now it makes sense.
Yeah, you're just gonna. I guess it has. It's resizable. So like, see, like this is, you would take it off, and or you could use it on the quads. I'm not sure that necessarily I would. I think a rumble roller would work better for that, but this might come in handy, so I would have my daughter use this like on my calves, or I could use it on my own calves. Feels pretty good, but I think it would still be nicer to have somebody use it on you. But let's go for the real test, which is the reason that I bought it, which is to work on that medial epicondylitis.
That's a long word. Looks kind of gross. It leaves white marks.
I don't know. It almost feels like, I mean, I know it has the 2-year warranty on it, so obviously they're confident that I'm not going to be able to break it, but I feel like it's going to break.
Probably because you're super strong. Look like a boy.
Ooh, that feels good right there. Oh, man.
It makes
So it does feel, yeah, it does penetrate in there pretty well. I was saying that it penetrates, really well, into the tissue, especially like for this area. So, I mean, I have some other self-myofascial release tools, like, where's my Supernova? And then give me the double balls. So, like, I have a Supernova from Mobility Wad. This works great for, trigger points in the quads or in your glutes, kind of in the hams too, in your hamstrings. Maybe not so much for the calves, because it's tough to put enough weight on your calves. So like I said, having this and being able to disconnect it and give it to a partner or a super friend, like what Kelly Starrett likes to say, would be good. So, I have some tools like this, like the dual lacrosse ball that's kind of like put together. But it would just be hard to get enough pressure, in this kind of area. I've tried the voodoo flossing bands on my elbows. It does help, but it's very kind of temporary. It's not, it feels better right after you're done voodoo flossing it, but then it's just like that tendonitis just comes right back. So I'm very hopeful that this is going to be a great tool. It's going to help me improve that. Now, I do a lot of mobility work, especially now since I've been doing Coach Summers Gymnastics Bodies program. So I do a lot of stretching out, even for the wrist, because I've been doing the handstand program, so there's a lot of joint prep for that. So, I do mobilize the wrists a lot, but what I will say is that the tissue in my hands, my grip strength is pretty significantly higher than average, just as an objective measurement. Like if you guys are familiar with the Captains of Crush number 3, I can get that. If you can close it all the way, they'll give you a certificate. And I could get it like within like one finger's width of being completely closed. And most dudes can't even get it started. But I at the same time, while my grip strength is pretty high, I neglected, just through ignorance, some of the mobility in my hands. So for gymnastics bodies, the standard is we want to be able to get the fingers back to about 90 degrees. And that's the limit right there of my mobility for the fingers in what Coach Summers calls the first knuckle push-up. So that could be contributing. It's a downstream issue that's contributing to the epicondylitis. So I hadn't thought of using this on the hands, but now that I have it, I will, just to try and mobilize that tissue a little bit more as part of the joint prep that I'm doing for the handstand work. But I think we're going to wrap that up there. That's pretty much all there is to see for this unboxing. I'll check back in with you guys in about a month to let you know how the progress is going. I got this on Amazon, or you can go to irolflex.com if you want to check it out and get one of your own. If you like this video, or if you had any questions that you want me to address specifically, go ahead and drop me a comment below. If you want to check out some of the other videos that I have in my Off the Mat series, go ahead and click the eye up there, or look at the video description below for links. I always appreciate comments from you guys. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.
Goodbye. Bye. I had to do the clap.
And
don't you dare. Oh my God.
That'll be the intro
No.
for every time you even are in the video.
Oh God.
All right, I thought we would do this one a little bit differently. I thought we would do it in 2 parts. In this video, in part 1, we'll do... Turn it down.
Ooh. No more. Double down.
Say when? Is it still focusing?
Yeah, I'm trying to focus.
My hand's falling asleep.
That's your fault.